Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Horizons Daybreaker Episode 2. In today's episode we're going to be having a look at the Mechanism mod, which is this pack's kind of one of the main stand-in mods for thermal expansion in this pack, which is the usual Feed the Beast mod for tech. So, the first thing we want to look into is ore doubling. Now to do this, we want to make power first. So we're going to make go to mechanism generators, going to make a heat generator. So that's a pretty simple recipe. We just need a furnace, and we'll need a few more later. You're going to actually need 8 more cobblestone, because we're going to need quite a few for this. So we're going to need 1 furnace, an osmium ingot, and we should be able to shift click this in actually, 2 oak, 2 copper ingots, and an iron ingot. And that gets us our heat generator, which we're going to place here for now. We'll probably make a dedicated room when we move out of here, but this is just a temporary base I made, completely out of chiseled cobblestone, which we'll have a look into more at another point. But this generator runs off of, and we're going to need 2 buckets anyway, runs off of anything that has heat, so that includes coal and lava. Now we do have a big pool of lava down here that I found whilst going mining. So we just head on down here, and I should really have got this before the episode, but oh well. Head over here, and I should really get some more of these ores, but we should be able to grab a couple of buckets of lava. And then we can head back on up to the room and get some power. And we might just have to resort to coal depending on how much power it uses and whether or not it uses the bucket. 2 factors we should keep in mind. So that's using up the lava, and it doesn't use the bucket. And it's making power. It's made a total of 14.91 kilojoules. Don't know how many energy units that is in Minecraft K-joules, like what the K stands for. But yeah, instead of RF, this mod uses the MJ power system. But up on the top, you can see it says 5966 RF is in here. So now what we're going to want is we're going to want to make... First we're going to want to make something to make the stuff for something. So what we want to make today is, in the end, the crusher, because this will turn our... a machine used to crush ingots into their dust counterparts. And actually, this could be the wrong machine. I think we actually want the... It's called the enrichment machine, so I might actually be wrong here. Enrichment chamber. It has the exact same recipe. Wait, let me see. Crusher. Oh no. Okay, it just saves us some iron. That's good. That's actually really nice. So we're going to want these basic control circuits. And for that we're going to need redstone and osmium in a metallurgic infuser. So first we're going to make the metallurgic infuser. Which for some reason I feel like I've already made. Quite simple, just some osmium, furnaces, redstone and iron, and we'll place that down next to, maybe facing this way. How are we going to get power to this? We might need to make some conduits first. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be outputting anyway in particular. Let's see. Disabled redstone, creating, storing. Okay, we're going to have to make some conduits. I don't know if they're called conduits in this. They might be called cable. No. Okay, let's see. Mechanism. We should be able to find its universal something, if I remember actually. Universal. There it is. Universal cable. So it's steel either side of redstone. And steel, it should be the basic, in Mechanism, is made with steel dust which made in the metallurgic infuser, which we're not getting power to. So, seeing as we're in that situation, we can grab 4 coal, and we want 2 steel, so we want 8 coal, and we can do something like this. So the quantum flux mod allows us to make steel pretty easily, and on the inside, was it redstone? Yeah, there we go. So there we've got our basic universal cable, which isn't connecting there, so it must connect from underneath. And let's knock that guy off. Skedaddle. And that should have connected. But it hasn't. Does it connect in the back? This is... oh my gosh. Got a creeper somewhere. How are we going to do this? One up here. Maybe the cable goes on this side. There we go. Okay, we have it pointing the wrong way then. So we're going to want our block. We're going to want our heat generator facing that way. And then we can put in the cable behind. So we'll just place down our metallurgic infuser like so, and this should have power. Now it says it's handed over all its power, but the number is different. And sorry if you can hear someone in the background. Hopefully that is not an issue. But now we have our metallurgic infuser. We should be able to throw in a piece of redstone and a piece of osmium. And this should get us one of our things. Now we're going to need a few of these. So 1, 2, 3. That's one circuit, and this should be the second circuit. And we're out of power? We must be out of power. Let's grab some coal. Oh wow, that gave us a lot of lava apparently, and that should make enough power. And the sounds in this mod are quite loud, but we can fix that by removing them in the future. I might actually go and turn these sounds off, but we should now have what we need to make the enrichment chamber. Do we have what we need? No, we need to make first a steel casing. There we go. Now we've got everything we need for an enrichment chamber. So this enrichment chamber will enrich ores into 2 of their dust counterparts, as well as perform many other operations. So we'll break that block there. We'll place down another universal cable, place down our enrichment chamber, and that should be able to gain power, though it's all gone to here for now. So we'll need even more coal in the heat generator, and we'll have to get a better source of power, hopefully by the end of the episode. But this should be getting power, which means that if I was to throw my iron in here, and this actually has a nice sound. I like that. It's not a bad sound. This should give us 2 dust. There we go, 2 iron dust, which can then be smelted, and we'll do it once we've got 8. Can then be smelted into its ingot counterparts. Now, apparently they've turned off the exchange energy value in this pack, but I know that when looking at another source, there was an energy value equal to the ore or something, so it's kind of buggy. In that you can just get tons and tons of ingots over and over again. So let's quickly grab some more. We're probably going to have to get a better generator. The main one that I would super recommend trying to get would be either this one, which is actually quite cheap looking, except for the gold. Oosh. Either this one or the solar generator, which we might see if we can make. That just requires some osmium dust, energy tablet, iron ingot. So wow, that does get slightly expensive. But here we have 10 dust, so we can put 8 in here with 1 piece of coal, and that'll get us 8 ingots for only 4 iron ore. So that is super useful. So I'm going to get to work on smelting our ores, I think, and it might take a while. I might just forget about that for now, actually, because That's a bit expensive. So maybe, to help us get enough, especially lava, for this, maybe we should work on the equivalent exchange mod. So let's go to equivalent exchange. So equivalent exchange 3 is a mod about changing items into other items of an equivalent value, or like multiple of a smaller value and such. So each item, if you press shift, will say exchange energy on it. And for example, bone meal has an energy on the item, so it has a 16 energy per 1. Exchange energy 16. And for example, clay has 64. So let's say we had 64 clay, 1 piece of clay. We put that into the conversion table that we'll show you in a minute. We can grab 4 pieces of bone meal from 1 clay. So first thing you're going to want to do is make some chalk. Well, this isn't the first thing you're going to want to do, but it's the first thing we're going to do. And we're going to break the chalk. And that'll give us 2 pieces of chalk that we can use later. So we're going to want to make a calcinator, an aludel base, and a glass bell. So I'll grab the components we need for everything here, and then I'll come back and I'll also possibly work on getting some ore smelted whilst I do so, though it might be best to save some coal. So I'll be right back. So guys, I'm back, and I have most of what we need to get started. So first of all, we're going to want to make a calcinator. This is one of the basic items of the mod, and will let us cook stuff up, certain items. So we're going to place that along this back wall for now. So this will let us cook certain items into their dust forms, which are here: ash, verdant dust, azure dust, and minium dust. We'll look more at that a bit later. We'll also want an aludel base, and we'll want a glass bell. I thought it was an aludel bell, but that would sound kind of weird. And just place the bell on top of the base, and this makes you an aludel, which will let us combine certain stuff. And we're also going to want a research station, which will require a slab, 3, like so. So we can grab ourselves a research station. And we can plop it down right in the corner here. So this will let us research stuff that we can make. We'll have a look more at that later. So what we're going to want is we're going to want to make this Tome of Alchemical Knowledge. This will let us research items to create them from other items, and this requires a book and a minium dust in the aludel. So we have a book, but we're going to want a minium dust, and the minium dust is made by cooking any item with a value of 8,192 plus in the calcinator. So the one vanilla item that we have, and I think the only item we have with that number or higher, is a diamond. So we're going to plop that in there along with a piece of coal for now. We could probably just actually do some wood. I don't know how much it's going to take, but 1 should probably be enough. Yep, judging by the speed it's going at. And we're going to actually want to cook both diamonds, I believe. Unfortunately, that is both of our diamonds going away. And actually, we'll save that diamond for now. There's one important reason for that. So, we can now, in here, make our Tome of Alchemical Knowledge. So let's grab some more planks, just put them in there, and gosh, inventory tweaks. I don't know exactly what this menu does. I wish I did. But that has made us our Tome of Alchemical Knowledge. We can right click, and that should be bound to Reloaded Gumball. And then we can put that in this slot here. So what we want to do is research items that we can make. So first of all, we're going to put our diamond in here, like so. And this has a exchange energy of 8,352. So there we go, we've researched the diamond. So if we open this up, we'll see that we have the diamond in here. It says exchange energy 0 for some reason, which is strange. And we can also research other items. So we can research stone, and that actually consumed our diamond, so I'm probably going to have to do some more mining. But I might not have to, actually. Just a sec, and we'll also put the glass in there since we're out of glass. and that will research the stuff. Okay, so what we're going to want now is we're going to want some way of using this stuff. So we're going to want to first cut this out, area here, and it's not really a problem if this place ends up not looking too pretty, because we're going to be moving anyway into a house that I will build, possibly while recording, and we're going to want to make a few pieces of ash infused stone. So ash is made with anything with a value of 1 till 64, which includes cobblestone, which is just a value of 1. So we want to smelt up 9 of these, and then we'll want another 9, so that's 18 in the calcinator. And we don't really have any more wood, so we can put some coal in there and let that cook away. So there's the ash, and then with the ash we can combine that with stone to make ash infused stone. And I don't know why I need 18. I only need 9. That's 1 ash infused stone. That's the second one, and we're going to want 9 of these to be plopped down here to make ourselves a transmutation tablet. So I might just get all 9 of these here now, and then I'll come right back once I have all of the blocks. So guys, I'm back, and it is time to make our transmutation tablet. So what we do is we, now first you'll actually get this size of chalk, but what we want to do is press your charge key, in this case I have it bound to O, and right click here. It will be a 3x3, and then shift right click with your hand, and there you go, your transmutation tablet. Now I want to see if we don't glitch here. Okay, just making sure. And we can also grab a bit of cobblestone and fill that in, make it look a bit better. Even though we're not really focused on looks here, this is not our official base. But now what we can do is we can grab our Tome of Alchemical Knowledge, place it in here, and then if we grab some cobblestone and put it here, we can see things we can make. So we studied stone and glass earlier in the research station, which means that anything that has an equal-ish value, when put in here, it says there's an energy value of 64, because that's what we've put in, can be taken out. So glass and stone both have a value of 1, so we can actually smelt, essentially, our cobblestone for free. So we can just take all that out, and boom, got stone at our disposal. And we can also go ahead and research cobblestone. So we'll let that go, and then it should enable us to turn stone back into cobblestone. So we put that in there, then we can get a stack of cobblestone. So we can switch in between without having to use coal to smelt it. And we can also research coal so that we can make even more coal. Now coal has an energy value of 32, so we'd need... Where's this bugger come from? I don't know. He must have ran the whole way up the stairs. That's interesting. Didn't think they could track that far. But now that we've researched coal, if we grab a, let's say, half a stack of stone, we can then turn that stone into a single piece of coal, which we can then go and put in our generator. And I want to grab this wheat, actually. Now, wheat has an exchange value of 24, and seeds have an exchange value of 16, so we could get to a point where we don't even have to grow the wheat anymore, and I can make a bit of bread. And also I suggest, in this pack, you'll occasionally find bushes with these cassis fruits, so if you break them you'll get some saplings. I have some up there. And then combining these cassis fruits with sugar gets you cassis preserve, which when combined with bread gives you 2 cashew sandwiches, which would, I believe, serve as a better source of food, and you get 2 of them, so who's going to argue with that? So now that we've got this transmutation tablet, we should be able... 270... Wow, that's a weird exchange value. What is the exchange value on that? Is that 270,000? Or is it 270.048? Let's see. It's 270.048, so it's based off the durability, because if we check here, it's 776 for a full durability pickaxe. Is 776 really what we're looking for? No. We want to find some lapis, which here has an energy value of 864, and if we grab 10 of these, we should be able to make a diamond. So we're going to actually research one of these, and I wonder if 9 is enough. No, 9 is not enough. We're going to research one of these, and we're going to grab another lapis, and then if we put these in here, we can make a diamond. So we'll put in the tome, we'll put in our 10 lapis, we'll get a diamond, and we can also get 448 stone, which I can use for building. There we go, and we have a diamond, which we want to cook up in the calcinator, because we want to get another minium dust, and we want another minium dust for a certain reason that I can't quite remember. What is the minium dust used for again? There was a specific reason I'm getting this, and I can't remember it. That's not good. I think I wanted it for this, I believe. So if we go to the simple condensers mod, nope, don't think I really wanted it for that. Oh, is there a recipe for this? Shift right click the center of the transmutation tablet with a Suri star, and it becomes portable. Do we want to try that? Do we want this to be portable and not in our way? Yes, we do for now. So we want to make a Suri star. So let's grab the minium dust and combine it with an ash infused stone, which I don't have any left, but I can easily make. So cook you in there. Grab another piece of coal, put you in there. You should cook up in time, which will grab me another ash infused stone, which I can then combine with the minion dust to get myself a Suri star, which make a 3x3. Yeah, we can't do this yet. So we've got the ash infused stone and a minium dust, and this will give us what we need for a Suri star, which means we can then shift right click our transmutation tablet, and it is now a portable one, so it won't get in the way. So we have made that, and let's fill in the floor. That's a bit messy now. And we now also have a way to double our ores, so that might be it. Let's see, this is 32, so we can grab 32, and we have it portable now. I must remember that. You can go 32, piece of coal, make some fuel, which lets this power on a bit more. I don't know how much longer that will last. It doesn't get us quite enough. So we're going to have to get a better power generation. So I'll have a look at that, and I'll also have a look at the time of the episode. We might have dragged on too long. And then where did it? Oh, the book stays in here. That's good to know. So yeah, let me quickly check the time of the episode. You'll get a bit of a black screen here. That's 7 minutes and slightly unprofessional, but yeah, 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, we want to run on a bit longer. So let's see what we can do power-wise. Let's go back to Mechanism. So we'll go to Mechanism Generators. We preferably want... This makes how much? Does it give you a kind of rough indication of how much it makes? No. We kind of want a wind turbine, I think. So it's 3 osmium, 1 iron and 1 redstone. We can grab that quickly. So 1 iron. We can't actually grab that quickly. Let's grab a couple pieces of coal, so we'll put you in there, and you in there. Okay, that's the dust for some iron ingots. We'll also want to have an energy tablet, which means a bit more iron and redstone, so we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for both of these, and then we'll need 1 for that, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll get us those. And we want 6 gold. So I have 2 gold ore here. And I don't think I have any more. That's not quite good. Let's try. We have 2048. Let's try researching gold. So we'll grab our book. We'll research gold ingots, I think. And we want to double the gold ingots. So we'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for now. And this thing should be full of power, so that's not taking any more. And this should be able to make us our gold. Okay. So this should be going. This should make us both our dusts. Just about. Yeah, there we go. And this has a value of none. And we're going to have to make... Now here's something super useful in this mod. Pack mini coal. So the mod Ztones adds mini coal, which just does 1 smelt per piece of coal, so it makes it really easy not to waste coal. And we'll let that smelt up. Has an energy value of the same as its ore. We'll sacrifice 1 gold ingot. But we'll sacrifice it so that we can make many gold ingots. So there we go. We've researched that. We can put... Ooh, no. Put the tome in there and grab a bit more lapis. So how much are we going to need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why is gold not showing up? There we go. Gold ingot. It takes 2 per gold ingot. So there we go, we've got our 6 gold. That's the gold we needed, and what else do we need? Let's go wind turbine. Okay, 3 osmium. We're going to want an osmium ingot, or a few. Where's our osmium? Osmium. Oh, there it is. I see you. There we go. Get the osmium up in there, and will this accept mini coal? It will accept mini coal, but it will not make much. We are 100% running low. Okay, that's 2 osmium. We're going to need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 osmium. That's 4. We can chuck these in here with a piece of coal. What's here? Disable upgrades. No. Transporter config and side config. And we want... This isn't going down at all. Oh, it is. Okay. It's going down very slowly, though. And that seems like it has ran out of energy again. But we should be able to get our osmium now. So let's see what we can craft. So we want a couple of those. I actually want more than that. Grab another one. Oh no, actually, we want 1 of those. We want 1 of those. And then we want... Oh gosh, how do you make the things? Let's go back to wind turbine. Let's see, we want... That's redstone and iron. We want... Okay, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So 5 iron and 1, 2, 3 redstone. So that'll craft away there. Got the osmium we need. That ran out of power, didn't it? Darn it. We're running low on fuel stuff. It will accept oak wood though. Oh, you stop processing, you're slowing it down. It's one enriched alloy. Okay, I'm going to go and make a load of power with some lava. Make everything we need, and then I'll be right back. This episode's been a bit derp, but hopefully it doesn't end out too bad and you can enjoy it. So yeah, I'll be right back. So guys, I'm back and I have everything we need to make, I believe, the wind turbine. Now these energy tablets don't stack, so that's why I couldn't shift click the recipe, but there we go. We have a wind turbine, and we do preferably want this up at higher ground, but since we're living underground at the moment, we'll have to make do, and I don't know why that Enderman just decided to end his days there, but we now want to find a way to rotate that. Is there any form of wrench in Mekanism? Like a wrench or Mekanism? Pretty sure there's something in Mekanism. Wrench, maybe a hammer. In Mekanism, no. Let's go back to Mekanism. There should be some sort of tool that will let us rotate this. We can do it quite simply, but I think it's the configurator. But that requires power, and I can't quite... Ooh. Who's there? Okay, let's try our iron pick. That should let us grab this wind turbine, and then what we can do is we can do this, and break this, and then place the wind turbine facing this way. Okay, there we go. And that should be able to generate some power. Now I think those blocks up there are actually stopping it from generating power. I hope that's the problem and it's not that it's inside. But we might actually have to make a load more power cables, which would be a slight pain. But yeah, let's clear this out. And this isn't touching it, so yeah, I've got a feeling we're going to have this outside. Just slightly annoying. But I guess I can do that, so I'm going to make some more cabling. And I want to make this easier to get to since I'm constantly down here getting stuff. So I'm going to make some steel, make some more cabling, and then I'll be back. We can check how much power we can make with this, and hopefully we will have a decent power source to finish off this episode. So guys, I'm back, and I made and placed the windmill, and I got all the cables. I've actually only got one cable left because I ran out of iron, but luckily we've got everything we need to make that, and I used my transmutation tablet to turn all of that stone we made before into iron and coal. But now that I've placed the windmill up there, we seem to have a steady flow of energy, so this is showing us full, and yet this isn't making any power. It still says there's 5 millibuckets of lava in here, which means that that's not turning into energy, which is a good sign. So this means that we have successfully doubled our ores. Now, we will have to probably make the furnace from Mekanism, but we might probably leave that till another episode, because we're kind of low on time. The electric furnace. I think we've ran out of time. This is the wrong furnace. Let's see. Furnace from... Why not be called furnace? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know, there's some form of cooking thing from Mekanism which mechanism should appear here. Yes, smelting factory. Should have a compressor, enrichment chamber, smelting factory. If we look at this, tooltip.factory. Which requires an, oh, here we go, energized smelter. So that'll take some glass and stuff, so I'll probably make that myself now. So we'll have that set up for next episode. So I'll get to work on that and cooking up our ores. But I believe we have come to the end of the episode. So we've taken a look at mechanism ore doubling, and the mechanism windmill, and we've also taken a look at the very, very basics of the equivalent exchange 3 mod. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please leave a like. Any suggestions on other things that I should really look at early on for a good advantage are always welcome. Somebody already mentioned to me using the realistic world gen mod for my world, but when I tried this I had a lot of lag. My computer isn't really built for video games, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.